What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Cinematic Wonder. Today, we're diving into some thrilling rumors about Avengers: Secret Wars, a film that promises to be a monumental spectacle not just for the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but for every cinematic universe that's come before it. You might think it's redundant to talk about cameos after Multiverse of Madness and the recent Deadpool film. But if they're willing to pull in those surprises there, imagine the level of cameos we'll see in this grand finale of the saga. In today's video, we'll discuss a particularly exciting rumor making waves in the industry. Thanos may be making a comeback. This isn't just a wild speculation. Multiple insider sources are hinting at his return, and we'll explore the implications of this in detail. Plus, we'll tie this to an earlier scoop from nearly 2 years ago that has gained significant traction, suggesting that Josh Brolin is indeed set to reprise his role as the Mad Titan. Trust me, you'll want to stick around for this. Recently, a well-known insider, My Time to Shine Hello, posted a GIF of Thanos, indicating that he would be returning to the MCU sooner than we might expect. Following that, comicbookmovie.com chimed in, revealing that this cameo is likely for Avengers: Secret Wars. This has sent the fanbase into a frenzy for good reason. Picture this: one of the most iconic comic book moments where Dr. Doom confronts Thanos. Yes, I'm talking about the scene where Doom literally rips Thanos' skull and spine out. Talk about an epic showdown. But why would Dr. Doom go to such lengths? Well, it ties into some rumors about his plans that we'll unpack in a moment. Let's rewind to 2 years ago, when a scoop from Giant Freakin' Robot suggested that Josh Brolin would be returning as Thanos in Secret Wars. This site may not have the same visibility as some others, but they have a solid track record of delivering reliable scoop content. They confirmed that Brolin was set to reprise his role, leaving us all wondering what version of Thanos we'll see and what role he'll play in the narrative. So, what's the significance of Thanos' return? I have a theory. I believe his comeback ties directly to Dr. Doom's ambitions in the film. If you remember the comics, Dr. Doom had a very specific reason for wanting to eliminate Thanos. In the comics, Doom asks Thanos if he brought the Infinity Gauntlet with him. Imagine the stakes if he shows up in the MCU seeking that same power. Doom may be collecting the strongest artifacts across the multiverse. We know that in Multiverse of Madness, the multiverse concept was solidified, revealing that Thanos exists in various forms across these universes, all seeking the Infinity Stones. If Doom can find a version of Thanos who has successfully acquired the gauntlet, he'd have a powerful tool at his disposal. And that spells trouble for our heroes. Let's delve deeper into what Dr. Doom might be after. Reports suggest that he is not just after the Infinity Gauntlet. He may be on a quest to collect the most powerful artifacts in the multiverse. This includes Ms. Marvel's bangles, the 10 rings from Shang-Chi, and possibly other god-killer weapons. Why would he do this? To ensure that when he finally confronts God King Loki, he is fully equipped to claim victory. If he manages to acquire a loaded Infinity Gauntlet, it would give him an edge. We've seen in the comics that after Doctor Strange's death, he leaves the gauntlet for Black Panther, allowing him to rally an army of Marvel zombies against Doom. If the filmmakers choose to adapt this storyline, we could see a similar dynamic unfold in Secret Wars. Now let's pivot slightly to discuss the Nova series. There's been chatter that Thanos' legacy might play a crucial role in Richard Rider's origin story. Although we never saw the destruction of Xandar in Infinity War, there were discussions about depicting it. If the MCU decides to explore that event, it could serve as a powerful backstory for Nova, and we could see Brolin returning as Thanos in that context too. As we look ahead to Avengers: Secret Wars, we have to consider how many cameos we can expect. We're still a few years out from the film's release, and the rumors aren't likely to die down anytime soon. In fact, as filming ramps up, expect the speculation to intensify. While it's thrilling to think about the multitude of characters we could see, we also need to acknowledge a crucial point. Kevin Feige has emphasized the importance of story over spectacle. Just because we can bring back characters from every Marvel project doesn't mean we should. If all these characters pop up just to say a line or two without meaningful interactions, it risks diluting the story's emotional impact. Marvel must strike the right balance. catering to fans' nostalgia while ensuring the narrative remains coherent and engaging. Think of it like making the perfect slushie. When we were kids, we'd run to the machine and mix every flavor, but the result was often a sugary disaster. Instead, we should aim for combinations that make sense, like cherry and cola. The same principle applies here. Just because every character is available doesn't mean they should all show up without purpose. Marvel needs to craft interactions that resonate. Every cameo should serve the story, not just be a nostalgic callback. This is what makes a cinematic experience memorable and emotionally impactful. Fans have come to expect a deeper connection, and Secret Wars needs to deliver on that front. As we close this chapter, I want to hear from you. How do you feel about the possibility of Thanos returning? What are your thoughts on Doctor Doom's potential plans and how they tie into the larger narrative of Avengers, Secret Wars? Hit that subscribe button, share your thoughts in the comments, and let's keep the conversation going. With so much exciting content on the horizon, we're bound to see more revelations about this film. Stay tuned for more updates, theories, and breakdowns as we approach this monumental event in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.